Due to the Wi-Fi, this video was documented on Wednesday, 21st, 2023. My heart goes out to those families of those brave men on that tragic Sunday. May their soul rest in power. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Come on in. We got a lot to talk about, guys. We got a lot to talk about. Today's Wednesday, by the way, so you're going to be getting this video Thursday, hopefully, depending on the Wi-Fi. We got a lot to talk about. It's been a crazy week, y'all. Definitely been a crazy week. Hope you guys are all doing okay, because we're gonna have to get into some stuff. This will be a gossip short, so it won't be your long video, because something tragic and devastating that done happened over the week. And I feel like, we joke a lot on this channel. I'm always cussing up a storm like a sailor and all this kind of stuff. And I just felt like I'm gonna do something a little bit different, do something a little bit different, kind of like ease the mood, because there's so much crazy stuff going on in this world. I'm serious. A lot of crazy stuff. You don't even know the half of it. So, by the way, guys, please like, share, and subscribe this video if you're new to my channel. By the way, this is the gossip. This is where we talk about the human side of the the human side of the celebrities and, the people of the world. And then we go into the metaphysical side and we talk about the topic of the day, which is tarot, which is going to be about the Titanic, Submersible. I think that's what it's called. So, we're going to do a reading on that. So we're going to ask a lot of questions on what's going to happen next. Mind you guys, I did this video early. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is alleged. Wink, wink. Y'all know how we do here, guys. So, first off, I just want to check in. I want to see if everybody's doing okay. How are you guys? How are y'all week going out? Ooh, this sun. Ooh, ain't it hot? This is I'm telling y'all guys, this is the most hottest summer ever. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. But oh my God, y'all. I'm sorry. As soon as I come outside, my heart is already hurting. But that's even here or there. But oh, by the way, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, I went to go finally see Little Mermaid, y'all. I went to go see Mermaid Sunday with a few friends, and Haley Bailey did her thing, y'all. Straight up tens. Mama did her thing. And I'm really, really proud of her. I just want to say congratulations to Haley. She did a phenomenal job. I mean, when she sung Part of Your World, the whole audience got up and they were like, it was good. The graphic was on point, everything. Like, it was perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. But during my time watching this, something tragic happened on that Sunday. Those of you guys don't know, there was 5 members five members were on this submarine that sunk at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean to see the Titanic. So we're going to get into that, guys. It's really, really devastating. So we're going to kind of go into that because it just don't make any sense. Why? Why did y'all go down there? I'm not trying to get all hostile today, guys. I'm just asking a question. Why did you go down there? You know what's so crazy, guys? I just did a video. Remember where I was talking about the aliens? I just did a video, and I didn't know why I was saying it. I didn't know why I was getting it. It was the last video, guys, that I just did. I didn't understand that. Y'all know I was talking about mermaids, right? Talking about mermaids. And then I talked about the water spirits. And I said you got to be careful with the ocean, because There's more water than land, right? Y'all follow me? So everything in this world is operated by water, including you. Our body is 100% water. The moon, we feel vibrations when it comes to the moon. Whenever the moon's full, people feel shifts. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm over myself when it comes to that. I just didn't understand how I just got through talking about this, and then all of a sudden we hear about this Titanic submarine. Crazy. People, just in case some of you guys don't know who are new to my channel, this is the year of spiritual awareness. 2 + 2 + 3 = 7. This is a spiritual year. That means there's going to be a lot of things that are going to happen. A lot of weird things that you can't explain. You're going to be seeing, and I'm not trying to be funny. This is not for shits and giggles. I'm being 100% honest with you. You're going to hear about fairies. You're going to hear about elves, gnomes. You're going to hear about people saying they seen dragons. You're going to hear about UFOs. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You know, we done talked about this so many times on my channel. There is going to be a lot of UFO activity coming. Galactic Federation is on its way. And I'm not lying. I'm not playing with you all. I'm being serious as concrete. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on because it's a spiritual year. So those dead spirits, ancestors that are in that ocean, that Atlantic Ocean, because remember, it went from Africa to cross the Atlantic Ocean to get to America. How many restless slave spirits are in that ocean? How many restless spirits from the Titanic are in that ocean? Don't play with God, y'all. Try Jesus, don't try me. Let's get into what's going on, guys, because this could have been prevented, y'all. When I heard about this Sunday, I was like, oh my God, this is serious. This is really, really serious. So let's just get into it, guys. A 5-person crew on a submersible submarine named the Titan, owned by Ocean Gate Expedition, submerged on a dive to the wreckage site of the Titanic. So this submarine, y'all, is the size of a minivan. Where I'm talking, you're going to be crunched up in this thing. And it's going down 13 feet into the abyss. I'm talking about into the depths of the ocean. Dark water, 13 feet. Just to look at a goddamn peephole. Where you can only see that, I'm not trying to make jokes, but you can go see this on Titanic behind the scenes. I'm not going to pay all that money to go out there just to see that. Tripping. So the person who's controlling this submarine is the owner. And he's controlling this submarine with a remote controller. Kind of like a PlayStation remote control, but it's cheaper than $30 you can get from the dollar store. The pressure is at 13 feet and is 6,000 PSI, meaning that if any hole gets poked into this submarine as it's going down below, it will explode because the pressure of the ocean. You got to understand, they're going 13 feet. Okay? Now, this company is fairly new. They've been taking people down there to the Titanic since 2021.
Expeditions offers you the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be a specially trained crew member safely diving to the Titanic wreckage site. A 12,500-foot journey to the bottom of the sea. It's the Ocean Gate Titanic.
Y'all, it's only been 2 years since this company's been open. And from what I'm hearing, every time the submarine goes down, they have issues.
It is constantly plagued by mechanical problems. This is not unique to their sub. This is all of these Titanic subs. There's only about 5 of them in the world, and they've all had these kinds of mechanical malfunctions, electrical malfunctions.
You experienced one, right? Of some kind?
I did. I never got to see the Titanic. I was invited as a journalist to go on one of these dives last year, and we got 37 feet down and ran into mechanical problems and had to come up. But that's typical. They take these millionaires out there for 5 days at a time, so they have 5 chances to see the Titanic. Most weeks they make it only once, or this summer.
Now this Titan is 22 feet long, has that one portable window that you can see out of, and has enough oxygen to where you can breathe for only 96 hours, as long as nobody panics. Ooh, couldn't be me, y'all. Couldn't be me. But as you're in this submarine, they already have a protocol where if something like that happens, you have to remain calm. They recommend that everyone take a nap until it goes to the bottom. So as you're going down, they want you to at least take a nap, because it takes 12 hours for this submarine to go down. It takes 12 hours. Think about that, y'all. Think about it. There's 24 hours in a day. So you mean to tell me it takes half a day for you to go from the top of the ocean all the way down to where the Titanic is? And by the time you get to the bottom, they want you to calmly wake up, and each person, one by one, goes ahead and looks out the window. So this sub is supposed to send a signal every 15 minutes to let the mothership knows where it's at. But as this ship was going down, it wasn't sending a signal at all. Now, the British media is saying even they can't even go down. They said that if they was to go down, that thing would explode. There's no way that they have tools to go down and lift this thing out of the ocean. This is definitely a race of time, y'all. This is a race for time. What's crazy is I hear a bunch of researchers saying it's much more safe to go into space than it is to go into the depths of the ocean. And that's what brings me to that, guys. We haven't even first of all, where the fuck is Elon Musk? Where's his ass at? He's so freaking smart. You mean to tell me we can go on Mars, which I think is a lie. We never been to Mars. Y'all can believe all the heck y'all want to. We never been to Mars. Matter of fact, we never even been to the moon. It was staged. And you mean to tell me how in the hell is we going to go down there? How? I'm not trying to make people panic, y'all. I'm not. Let me just woosah, because this is really getting to me. But I'm trying to keep calm, right? Let's just get through this with each other, okay? Let's get through this. So there's been an update Wednesday. So there's an article where they're getting a signal because they've been hearing banging noises with these so-called machines called sonar boils, right? What they do is they drop it into the ocean, and it'll go down and it'll try to hear a signal if all they got to do is bang, okay? So Captain Jamie Frederick, who's a Coast Guard, came out to do the press conference and was answering questions, telling people what's going on so far.
Again, this is an incredibly complex search operation requiring both surface and subsurface elements, and our unified approach is critical. The location of the search, 900 miles east of Cape Cod and 400 miles southeast of St. John's, makes it exceptionally difficult to mobilize large amounts of equipment quickly.
And basically said they haven't found them yet. Remember, guys, this is Wednesday. But we talked to all the resources that has been brought out there. So they're going to do the best they can with the resources that they have, right? Now, there's a lot of countries who is actually helping them out, including Canada, the UK, and obviously the US. Also, they done found out that the French team is coming out to help them, which is a blessing as well, too.
The noises were heard by a Canadian P3, and that was this morning and some yesterday.
So the ocean is a very complex place. Obviously, human sounds, nature sounds, and it's very difficult to discern what the source of those noises are at times. But I can tell you that this team has multiple sensors. They're in the area. They're sending data back expeditiously to the best in the world people to analyze that data, and then they're feeding the results of that analysis back to the unified team, and they're making decisions.
So from what I'm hearing, they've been saying, Captain Jamie Frederick, he said that they've been hearing tapping since Tuesday. And then since it was like around 2 a.m. And then all of a sudden it stopped. So it's a possibility that they could be alive. Now, what's crazy is I did a reading on this before, like soon as I came home and I heard about this, I did a reading on it. And I asked Spirit a question. And guys, this is for, I'm not trying to cause any fear, but I believe they're not going to make it. I asked Spirit, will they make it? I got to know. And I'm getting into details later on that. We're going to do a reading on that just to see if I get the same results that I got. So let's just keep faith. Let's not speak death. Let's speak light, because I need all of you guys who are watching right now. I need your prayers. I need you all to just pray at this moment with them. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to pray for them. Now, as of right now, guys and girls, as of right now, there are only 24 hours left to breathe. They got 24 hours left, which is only a day. Now, miracles do happen. Don't get me wrong. I believe in miracles. So let's just keep the prayers and faith alive. So what they're doing now is they're listening to sounds that are coming from the sub and the Titanic ship. And they're also saying that people are trained to hear the sounds as well. So these guys are who are down there, they're basically like explorers, researchers. These 5 men that are down there, subtract the boy, because that's what's really heartbreaking to me is that there's a bunch of 4 grown men that are down there, and there's a 19-year-old down there as well, who's the youngest. Boy just got through leaving high school. Now, the French team that is coming out allegedly has the equipment to go down there and look as well for like at least I'm losing my words, guys, because this is really touching, guys. This is really traumatic. Like I'm getting anxiety trying to go over this with y'all. So the French team is coming out allegedly that has this equipment that can go down there and look as well as twice as large as the state of Connecticut and 2.5 miles deep. Whoa. Do they really got that? Now, they ask about, some of the people in the press was asking about food, but which you don't really need food. You can survive off of water, because all food is going to do is make you constipated and all this other kind of stuff. Mind you, they have a toilet in there too. They do have a toilet. But guys, can you imagine? Like you're literally at the bottom of the world. You're at the bottom. You don't know what's down there. There's mammals, all kinds of stuff down there. It's dark. they said this thing went out of power. I'm gonna get into details about that in a minute. But I just the mindset, like I don't know how I can cope. I would have been freaking out, guys. I know how I am. This is the main reason why I was saying I don't like bodies of water. I'll be freaking out. Now, a few years ago, a whistleblower came out and said that this submarine was severely unsafe. Things that they were doing were unsafe in the environment too.
In 2018 court filings, a former OceanGate employee said he was fired after voicing concerns about the Titan, saying it posed potential danger to passengers as it reached extreme depths. But in court documents filed this April, OceanGate said the vessel was capable of diving the depth to the Titanic site with a comfortable safety margin.
On every dive we took, they lost communication. You know going in how very dangerous it is.
Now let's be clear. This is an OceanGate experiment. So these millionaires and billionaires who went down here, because those are the only people that are paying, they knew about this. They knew that it was riskful going down there. I mean, it take a special person to be that brave to want to get on that goddamn submarine and go down to the bottom of the ocean. Because I tell you this, I would hell the fuck no. I mean, it's people out there who would do crazy things, y'all, like crazy things. There's people who will climb at the top of Mount Everest just to experience it. There's people who would jump off a plane skydiving just to experience that thrill. Now, there's a lot of people who cut out for that. I'm just not that type of person. I'm sorry. I was born on the earth. I'm going to stay on the earth. Okay? I adapt to my habitat. That's the freaking problem. And it's y'all know it's the Karens and Kevins. It's them other world. Not only that every person who has went down there has said it loses communication, every time this sub goes down there. So basically every time, this is not the first time this happened. This happened multiple times. And still to this day, they kept on putting people down there. Stupid. It makes sense, people. I don't understand, y'all. I just don't understand this world we live in. My heart goes out to the 19-year-old boy. This boy's a baby, y'all. A baby. I know y'all saying he grown, but 19-year-old, that's like my little brother. Haven't even lived a full life. Oh my God, stop. So, just in case a lot of you guys don't know, this happened on a Sunday. Now, I'm going to get into details on why I think this is a fucked up situation. Okay? So, I wrote here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll just post the numbers on the screen. So, this experiment started at 5 a.m. on a Sunday, right? What I'm saying is they released this submarine at 5 a.m. Mind you, it takes 12 hours to go from the top to the bottom. So they started at 5 a.m., 6, 7, 8. At 8 o'clock, at 8 a.m., they lost connection. Meaning, this is the mothership, this is the sub. At 8 a.m., it lost connection, meaning you still got more hours trying to go down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. They said at 5 o'clock, the submarine is supposed to pop back up at 5 o'clock. Mind you, at 8 o'clock, it lost connection. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You mean to tell me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You mean to tell me at 12, it's basically 12 hours. 12 hours, y'all didn't get no signal? Y'all mean to tell me 4 hours it sunk? They lost connection? Mind you, they called a guard at 9 p.m. So at 5 o'clock, they're waiting, right? They're waiting for this thing to pop back up at 5 o'clock. These people, you don't know where this ship went at this point. If y'all lost connection, how you know if it's going straight down? How you not know if it's going like this? Five, it's supposed to pop up. 6, 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., they call the Coast Guard at the last fucking minute. Mind you, they pay $250,000 to get on this thing. You know my theory is they was trying to find that diamond. They was trying to find that diamond of the ocean. I'm not saying it's there, but they greedy ass people. I'm just saying. It just don't make no sense. Y'all don't make no freaking sense. To see the next part, click on part 2 of this reading.